Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you well today or whenever you're watching it. Today I want to share with you Psalm 70. It's a little bit of a different video as there's two comments I would like to make about the psalm afterwards. One, which I think can help structure our prayers a little bit during this time, and the second, which I think will help us be able to pray the psalms and almost to be able to pray any psalm and kind of what happens or the work we need to do as we are praying the psalms. And so let me share first off with you this psalm, Psalm 70. It says, "Hasten, O God, to save me. Come quickly, Lord, to help me. May those who want to take my life be put to shame and confusion. May all who desire my ruin be turned back in disgrace. May those who say to me, 'Aha, aha,' turn back because of their shame. But may all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who long for your saving help always say, 'The Lord is great.' But as for me, I am poor and needy. Come quickly to me, O God. You are my help and my deliverer. Lord, do not delay." Now, the first thing I want to mention here is that the structure of this psalm, which is kind of a sandwich structure, can help us in our daily prayers. You'll notice that in the very first verse, the psalmist begins, or David begins, by kind of naming the plea of his heart. Hasten, O God, to save me. Come quickly, Lord, to help me. And then he ends really by naming simply the reality he is in and his hope. But as for me, I am poor and needy. Come quickly to me, O God. You are my help and my deliverer. Lord, do not delay. David, or the psalmist here, kind of in its beginning and its end, is simply naming the reality he finds himself in. And he is pouring this reality out to God. But in the middle, we have kind of this whole other thing, which is kind of the prayer and the petition of what is happening within his life. And here I want to just mention kind of how we go about praying passages like this, passages which, seem different to our context today. I don't know how many of you have, people pursuing you who want to take your life, people who desire your ruin, people who, want to say to you, "Aha, aha." But yet we all have situations in our life which can kind of relate to this. We have this virus going around right now which seeks to do us harm within our health, and for those who are vulnerable, which may very well seek to take your life, which seeks to desire your ruin, which kind of prowls around out to the unseeing eye and kind of could sneak up on us and say, "Aha, aha." But then of course, we who turn to God, our plea is that we will, find his saving help always when we praise God's name. And so I encourage you to take this psalm maybe and to almost rewrite it into your own context today to help you dive a bit deeper in praying the psalm, to maybe take this middle section here and to take the structure and kind of the emotion behind it and to rewrite it for what you are facing in your life. Maybe you want to substitute in there that which seeks to take your life is maybe right now anxiety or worry. Maybe that which is seeking to desire your ruin is the virus that you find yourself protecting yourself and your loved ones from. But I invite you to, as kind of an exercise, maybe at home or with your kids, to really put your own context into this psalm, to put your own thoughts, your own emotions, and even at this line down here. But as for me, I am poor and needy. Maybe your line would be, but as for me, I am scared and full of anxiety. Come quickly to me, O God. You are my help and my deliverer. Lord, do not delay. I hope this can be helpful for you in your own individual prayers that you pray, but also as you pray some of these Psalms and maybe begin reading the Psalms once again, or increase your reading in them to allow them to become your prayer. taking the context of David or the other psalm writers in the ancient Near Eastern time and transforming that into your own context and providing your own words into some of those very local contexts that David was facing and now that we are facing today. That though they're different situations, our emotions and our prayers to God are really still the same.